Welcome back aspirants on MacTech 40. Today we will solve only one question and this video will be going to be very short, and this question has been asked in engineering service exam prelims. Okay, sorry, not prelims, sorry, engineering service mains exam. Okay, and this is based on model law, different model law and dimensional analysis. Now many of students are facing the problem like there are many model law, Reynolds model law, Froude model law, Weber model law, Euler's model law, and McNumber's model law. So, which one is going to use in the question? How we can identify which one we have to use in the question? So that's only when you get the practice. As you do more number of question, you will get the idea. Okay. Otherwise, there is no any thumb rule for like if there is a problem on aeroplane testing or submarine or ship testing or torpedo, so then an user Renault or Mac. So there is no such a in some books it is written, but it is generalized form. Like for aeroplane and such ships, there should be we have to use Reynolds model law or Mac model law. If there is an open channel, then we have to follow Weber. So this is the generalized, but not a specific. It is not always true. Sometimes if you see in the gate examination, there will be Mac model law for the submarine or aeroplane testing also used. Okay, so this is just one quick video on how to use the model law and to solve this problem. So here it is the scale length scale ratio. It is given a 1:20. That means length scale ratio. Scale ratio, that means the dimension of model and dimension of prototype upon dimension of prototype. Here let me clear you, that is whenever I am telling model, that means it is a smaller version. Okay, that we are testing in laboratory. It may be smaller or it's not always true that is it is smaller. It may be bigger than the actual body. Okay, suppose for example we are doing the model testing of one aeroplane, so our model will be smaller than actual aeroplane. But in chemistry lab, whenever we are doing a study of the crystallography, okay, so there is atomic structure, we have studied it, FCC, BCC, so their models are actually bigger than the atomic size. Okay, so this is the model. So it's not need to be always true that model is always smaller than the actual one. Okay, and prototype means here in question, whatever wherever I will use prototype, that means actual. Okay, so this is the sign convention and nomenclature. 1:20, that means length of model corresponding to one dimension upon length of prototype will be 1:20. That means prototype is 20, actual object is 20 times greater than the model. And we are using wind tunnel testing to measure the drag and of the proposed design. So how much drag force is acting. A prototype a prototype speed of 18 kilometer per hour is it is desired. That means our actual submarine, it should be move at 18 kilometer per hour. Okay, and as you know, submarine is working underwater. So in that case, the medium of fluid is water, and but we are actually going to test our model in wind tunnel. That means working fluid is air. So how to do the dynamic similar, this is a dynamic similarity problem. Okay, and what should be the speed of wind tunnel in the model testing. So what will be the speed in wind tunnel, because the fluid is different, model is small scale, so that means the speed will be very some other than our desire. Okay, so to get the actual results, what are the drag force acting, we have to use the model law. And also we have to find the ratio of drag forces between model and prototype. That means drag force between model upon drag force of prototype. This ratio we have to find out. So first of all, here as per my general observation, I am telling you, that is the velocity is given, density is given, and viscosity is also given. Okay, viscosity, density, and speed. So one which number actually coming in my mind, that is Reynolds number, density, velocity, characteristic length, or L, or you can say that D. In pipe, in case of pipe, it is electrons we are taking L upon density. So this is a Reynolds number. All these three things are coming in Reynolds number. It is a ratio of inertia force upon viscous force. So we have to use Reynolds model law. So this is how you can estimate which model law you have to use. So due to the whenever there is a dynamic similarity, Reynolds number of a model is equal to Reynolds number of prototype. Okay, so let us write the equation. Reynolds number for model is same as Reynolds number for prototype. Now what is the Reynolds number for model? Rho of model, velocity of model, length dimension of model upon density of model is equal to rho of prototype, density of prototype, velocity of prototype, length dimension upon fluid medium's viscosity. Now it is given that ratio of length of model, or you can say the scale ratio, that is Lm by Lp, that is 1 by 20. So what is the reverse ratio? Lp by Lm, that is 20. We have to find this Vm, velocity of model. Now model is in wind tunnel, so we have to take density. Air density is given as 1.22 here. So 1.22. Velocity we have to find. Density of air, it is given as 10 raised to minus 5, 1 into 10 raised to minus 5. And always see whether it is in SI unit or not. Yes, it is in SI unit, so nothing to worry about it. So what is the density of the sea water? That is 1025, it is given. That is 1025. And velocity of prototype, that is 14 kilometer per hour. Here I am not converting in SI unit, meter per second, because our final answer would be in kilometer per hour we required. Okay, so no need to convert. Here Lp by Lm, when I am taking Lm on this side, so Lp by Lm ratio will become 20 upon what is the viscosity of the air water is 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 3 in given 1.5 10 raised to minus 3. So that take this on other side, minus 3, it will be minus 2. So when you solve this in your calculator, you will get as a 560. Okay, not 560, sorry, it's my mistake. Actually it is 1025 multiplied by 14 multiplied by 20 divided by 100 divided by 1.22 divided by 1.5. Okay, so your actual answer will be, when you convert into meter per second, or you can say that 560.560 multiply, that means 2016. Yes, 2016 kilometer per hour, this is the speed. And whenever you will convert into the meter per second, so it will be 560 meter per second. Okay, but here our answer would be in kilometer per hour. Okay, 2016. So this is the answer, 2016 kilometer per hour. That should be the wind speed to test this model. Okay, why this much speed? Because whenever submarine is moving, so the drag force is acting by the water, but air has less density. So to get the same effect as the water, so we have to apply velocity higher than our actual speed. Okay, so this is the velocity. Now the second thing, that is force ratio, we have to find. So we know drag force, it is given by coefficient of drag into 1 by 2 rho a v square. Okay, in yesterday's question I also given told you where this came. So if you have not seen, just go onto yesterday's video and check it out. Okay, so you will find how this equation came. So drag force for model upon drag force on prototype is a CD into 1 by 2 rho of, what is rho? Rho is rho of model area, that means you can say that L square. Okay, in L square of model in terms of length scale ratio and velocity of model square. Here coefficient of discharge CD multiplied by 1 by 2 rho of prototype and L square prototype, that is area dimension and velocity of prototype. Coefficient of drag will remain same, nothing mentioned about, 1/2 will get cancelled. What is the density of model? Model is in air, so 1.22. What is the length ratio is 1 by 20 whole square. Okay, and what is the model velocity? Here just we have found 2016. And what is the prototype velocity? 18 km per hour. Just take the square of this. And density of air is, sorry, water is 1025. Density of prototype, because prototype is in working fluid of water. So when you solve this, you will find as a drag ratio, drag force ratio, it is 0.037. 0.037. So this is how you can solve. Hope you guys understand this. If you have still any doubt, just ask in the comment section or post in the Facebook. Okay, I will solve your question in upcoming videos. So tomorrow we will solve another question of ESE or civil service mains exam question. So till then, keep studying, stay focused.